Hi everybody, today we are going to study chapter number 1, a letter to God, in continuation to what we had been studying for past 3 days. So before I start, I would just like to ask you one question. Do you actually believe that there is something called God in this world? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you? Okay, here as we have already studied till now that a huge storm of hailstones has already destroyed Lencho's crops. The main characters in this chapter are the protagonist is Lencho, the side characters are postmaster, and then comes the postman. We already know that since the crop has been totally destroyed, he is very, very sad. He is helpless in this position, what to do and what not to, because his entire year's food was totally dependent upon the maize that he had grown. And since he used to live in the topmost part of the valley, and there were no other houses. He had lost hope for a fraction of a second, but he had a lot of trust in God, and having trust in God, he decided to write a letter to the God. So we'll start it from here. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. So here these lines very clearly states his trust in God. The trust in God is very clearly visible when he says that God, please help me, because I and my family is going to go hungry in case if you don't help me. So have you ever written a letter to God? Have you ever written? No, exactly. We all are human beings who totally doubt the existence of God, and that's why we might have never ever thought of writing a letter to the God. But this person who is a farmer has a lot of trust in God, and that's why he decided to write a letter to God so that he would save his family from being starved. I hope you know the meaning of starve. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again. So he demands. Now the word peso is specified over here. In Latin American countries, it is a currency. Like in India, what is the currency? Rupees. Yeah, rupees and paisas. If you go to America, it's American dollar. If you go to Australia, it's Australian dollar. If you go to Canada, it's Canadian dollar. And so on and on and on. So here he demands at least 100 pesos. I need 100 pesos my field again. And to live until the crop comes, because the hailstones. Now he is writing a letter to God, and this is what is the content. You can see like his unflinching faith in God, the way he believes God. He says like, I have to have at least 100 pesos so that I can sow my field again. So the meaning of sow my field again is very obvious, that he wants to sow his crop again. Okay, so that it will grow again. And the character which clearly reflects here, as long as Lencho is concerned, is determination is very strong and is ready to start from zero, even if he is not able to get the result of the crop which he had sown earlier. So now he writes a letter to God. It's really something unbelievable for all of us. We all are humans, but we exactly forget that the God is exactly in us itself. It's nowhere else. You don't have to go or do something else. But yes, Lencho is writing a letter to God, expecting that yes, God exists somewhere else, and he has written a letter. This shows that he has a bit of knowledge of writing as well. He is not merely a farmer, but still he has some writing skills as